You have a slightly different definition of community. Can you talk about how you are building that audience? You've
Yeah,
got.
I think it's a really good point. So we play for the internet. We do not have city-based teams. We're not a geography. We're not a city-based live event business. We are literally playing for every fan on the internet. And on top of that, we really focus on simplification. We have a small number of teams. They play on Friday and Saturday. There's a couple stars. You can choose to follow any team, no matter where you're from. And I think, honestly, it's probably what anybody would do if they were going to start from scratch. I do sometimes wonder why somebody starting a new league feels that they have to create regional-based teams. Number one is, if you come to a city like New York, we have a lot of sports teams already. They have a lot of fans already. Like, how do you get oxygen and air there? Number two, okay, so I'm from New York and the team is from New York. Why should I care? I think it is, if you're doing something new, way more powerful to make it digital native and play for the internet.
Yeah, and I think the argument on the other side is that with regional alliances, there is a lot of identity, loyalty in play, and that's why I think they would get it. And it's just traditionally how
That's
it's
the
been done.
thesis.
Yep.
That is the thesis. I love Brooklyn, New York, where I live. I grew up in Philadelphia. I'm a fan of teams from both those places. If you started a new league and dumped a team there, you're just making an assumption that I then care about it. I have no heritage with it. I have no history with it. Nobody's talking about it at my group chat. But just because I'm from the same place doesn't mean that I'm necessarily a fan. People make that leap. And I actually don't think that that leap is necessarily true. I think you've got to make them care about the league and everything else first. And you've got to fish in the pond where the biggest audience is. And if your strategy is, I depend on regional sense of identity, maybe you just don't have a big enough, compelling enough product to start with.